Hey, hello. Is this thing on? Does this work? I think it's working. Okay, here we go. Hey,
Oh, hey, Rue. What's up?
um, can I tell you a story of the last time I was at the vet's?
Okay, tell me your story.
Okay, it was a dark, stormy night, and there was this cat in the thing next to me. And her name was Talula. And apparently, Talula was very sick. She had pukies and poopies. I think that's what they're called. And she told me that she was feeling very sick. And so her mom brought her in to get looked at. And to be honest, she did not look well. She was like smacking her face against a cage and spinning in circles. And she was not eating her food. Like, who doesn't eat their food? It's so yummy. Um, and so they decided to run a bunch of tests.
What kind of test did they run, Rue?
Well, if you must know, they did cystosynthesis for urinalysis, they did a CBC and a PCR, and they did samples from the lungs, kidney, and lymph nodes and examined them under a microscope. They also did a bone marrow aspiration, a thermological test, and they also did an indirect fluorescent antibody titer test.
And do you know what they found out?
Well, of course I know what they found out. They found out that Kitty was very sick.
Do you know what Kitty was sick with, Rue?
Of course I know, but that would ruin the fun. So I'll just tell you kind of what they found.
Okay, Rue. What did they find?
Well, the PCR verified the presence of in the samples. The bone marrow aspiration showed non-regenerative hemorrhagic anemia with a left shift. The microscopic examination of the lymph node and kidney samples confirms the presence of the lack of organisms in the urine helps to rule out leptospirosis, and an ocular examination showed signs of uveitis. The IFA titer test was positive, and he had elevated ALT, AST, and lowered total proteins. A peep at his RBC morphology showed that reticulocytes were absent, nucleated red blood cells were present, and whole jolly bodies can be seen.
Well, that's all well and good, Rue, but what does it all mean?
Well, they gave the kitty some medicine called clindamycin as well as IV fluid therapy. The vet also told the owner, who was pregnant, not to clean the litter box. Instead, she should have someone else clean it out daily and disinfect it weekly. He also said to cook your food all the way through and not to eat poop. But I guess that's for the other animals. In any case, I sure hope Talula's okay.
Me too. I wonder what happened to Talula.
Well, word on the street is that she's doing a lot better. She's eating her food again and she's gaining weight. But apparently, she still has some CNS damage. So she still suffers from neurological issues like lack of coordination and mobility-based issues. And don't worry, Mom. I told both kitties that if they ever go outside, not to eat poop.
Thanks, Naru. I appreciate it.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Ba 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 ba. blah, blah, blah.